Okay. Hare Krishna. Whom do we have on call? Samskriti is there, Shubhadra and Giridhari, Mukund. Who is Priya Sakhi? My name is Padma Sakhi. Somebody named Priya Sakhi is there.
Mataji, what shall we learn today?
To what?
Mataji, what are we learning? What are we going to learn today?
What are we learning? We are still in Canto 3, Chapter 12. We are going little forward. We are seeing from verse 21 to 27. Very interesting. Interesting means we'll see some stories because there is nothing much to be like philosophical. It's just what all Brahma has created. Next, like. Okay? So
Okay, Mataji.
the prayers. Who wants to start the prayers?
Me, Mataji.
Oh, today also I forgot to add prayers. Okay, go ahead.
Namo Vidandasya Gyananjala Shalakaya Chakshurami Janjena Tasmai Shri Guruve Nama Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Neti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavare Pasitaute Shitarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर स्वाचार्य गौभक्तवृंद की जय हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
You who is coughing? Okay. I'm sitting in the dark side today. No light. Okay. So what did we see in the starting of the... Oh, I think you have to say the verse. Give me a minute.
Mataji, there is some noise.
Noise? Echoing or noise?
Noise.
What noise? Some talking or what noise, Mataji?
I think it's Dina Krishna.
Some
Oh,
talking.
he's in a class. Wait. Let me go to the other room. He's very far away. I'm surprised that you can hear him.
Yeah, it is very like as if like he's sitting just beside you. I mean, for me, it is very clear.
Okay.
Maybe you can close this room, na door.
Yeah, no, I came inside the room.
Lakshmi Mataji, you want to go to the breakout? Lakshmi Mataji is not in the breakout.
Okay. Now no noise, right?
No, Mataji. Now very good.
Okay. So, please, who wants to say the shloka? Who is there? Radha, go ahead.
वासुदेवे भगवती भक्ति योगा प्रयोजितः जनत्याशु वैराग्यं ज्ञानं च यदहैतुकम्.
Okay. Mukund?
वासुदेवे भगवती भक्ति योगा प्रयोजिता जनयत्याश वैराग्यम ज्ञानम च यदहेतुकम्. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Athar?
Mataji, Vrinda raised hand.
Oh, Vrinda raised. Oh, Vrinda, go ahead.
Vasudeva Bhagavati Vasudeva Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojita Jadayadya Asubharagnam Vairagnam Jnanam Chayadahaitukam.
Good job. Samskriti?
वासुदेवे भगवती भक्ति योगा प्रयोजिता जनयताशु वैराग्यं ज्ञानं च यदहैतुकम्.
Good job. Ramachandra?
वासुदेवे वासुदेवे भगवते भक्तियोगप्रयोजिता जानयत्यस्य वैराग्यं ज्ञानं च यदहैतुकम्.
Good job. Karthik.
वासुदेवे भगवते भक्तियोगप्रयोजिता जानयत्याशु वैराग्यं ज्ञानं च यदहैतुकम्.
Ahaitukam. Okay. Giridhari.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hmm.
वासुदेवे भगवती भक्ति योगा प्रयोजिता ज्ञानाति आशुवर्यज्ञं ज्ञानं च यद् अहैतुकम्.
वासुदेवे वासुदेवे भगवती भक्तियोगा प्रयोजितः जनायते अशुवैर्गं ज्ञानं च यत् अहैतुकम्.
Okay. Ahaitukam. A-I-I. Athar wants to say?
Yes, Mataji.
Vasudeva.
वासुदेवे भगवती भक्तियोग प्रयोजितः जनायत्याशु वैराग्यं ज्ञानं च यद् अहैतुकम्. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Kushi. Mhm. Okay. Karthik Devidasi. Karthik, why are you not showing your face today? Jahnavi.
Jahnavi again eating.
Always eating. She's grabbing all her baby brother's food and eating.
वासुदेवे भगवते भक्तियोगप्रयोजितः जनायत् अशुवैराग्यं ज्ञानं च यत् अहैतुकम्.
Devi.
वासुदेवे भगवती भक्तियोजितः जनयत्यासु वैराग्यं ज्ञानं च यदुहैतुकम्. Thank you.
Okay, good. Sudevi, how old are you?
7, Mataji.
You're in second grade? First grade?
Second.
Okay. Where do you
When
live?
is your birthday?
September 22.
What is
Oh,
that?
her birthday is coming. You'll be 8?
I'll be 7.
Oh, you'll be 7 in September. Where do you live?
Virginia, Herndon.
Oh, Virginia. Well, Jahnavi is showing the food she's eating.
Okay, your birthday is September 22, right? Okay, Sudevi, thank you for
You know what? My mother always says those who are born in September are very lucky.
Mataji, I'm born in September 24th in 2012.
I don't know.
Which date you are born? September which date?
24.
24th,
He's
2012.
This is 22. Yours is 24, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And this is Balavrinda.
Ah. Okay. Subhadra. Balavrinda, I know Balavrinda's birthday.
Yeah.
Subhadra, you're saying
Mataji,
something?
my birthday, Jahnavi's birthday is February 20.
Okay.
February 19. Mataji, my birthday is on March. Yeah, your birthday is June 21.
Okay, Subhadra.
My birthday wrong.
Okay, we have okay. All of you, calm. Our next immediate birthdays are September. September birthdays we have Shubhad, who is that? Giridhari's and Sudevi's. We should remember. Anybody September born? Anybody else? I think no one. What about Karthik? Kartik is in Kartik month, right?
October 11th. Well, this year, October 9th, since we do it on the first day of Kartik.
But what was the date that you are born?
October 11th.
You know, my husband's is October 12th.
Wow.
Okay, so we'll get back to our class. Okay, so good. You all said shloka very nicely. So what is happening in the chapter you have initially seen? Brahma has created the 5 features of ignorance, because only when the ignorance is created, because if you have to come in the material world, only the souls who are in ignorance will come, right? Those who think I am this body belongs to me, they only can come. Last week we have discussed. So that's why the first thing he created was the 5 features of ignorance, so that we all can be illusioned. And then actually Brahma was not feeling his duty very pleasurable, because he created demons, he created bad things, he created good things. So he was not, doing that bad activity. He was little bit thinking, but he did it for the pleasure of the Lord. That is a devotee, right? Whether you like it, you don't like it, you do it. Even the kids, I tell to my kids, whether you like it or you don't like it, you should do for your parents, with the faith that they're doing it for they're saying it for my good. And then what did he do? Brahma's first ever project was, he created 4 Kumaras, and the first project is failed. How sad it is that your first project is failed. How will you feel? Sad, right? You start a project and it collapsed, it failed. Why it was a fail? Because Brahma created 4 Kumaras so that they will have children, but the 4 Kumaras rejected. And then Brahma created Rudra, second project. And what did Rudra do? Like he created progeny, but they all were like him, always devastating, destroying. And then that also Brahma said, no, you just go and do penance. Do austerity, Rudra. Then Rudra agreed. See, suppose I give Radha some service, or if I will say, okay, Radha, whoever is doing hand raise, you let them, you give permission. And after a few days, I will remove Radha from the service. Radha will feel bad, right? Radha is like, why did they remove me from the service? I am doing my service nicely only. And they will get offended. They will feel sad. Some will start questioning, right? But Rudra, Shiva, he didn't question Brahma. Why are you saying like this? He didn't say that. He didn't say, why are you removing from my service and asking me to do austerity? Rather, he surrendered. He didn't. That's a very, very good quality, right? We should learn from our mistakes. When somebody is pointing out, you should never try to retaliate. The nature of human nature is like you immediately try to justify. You immediately try to, retaliate. That's not good. That's the lesson that you have to learn from this Rudra's episode. Rudra rather circumambulated around Brahma and he left for penance, right? And even Narada Muni, we will see now the next lot of discussion today about Narada Muni, because Narada Muni also, when he was he was dancing when he was a Gandharva, he was dancing with the girls. That is why he got cursed. So Narada Muni didn't say, okay. When Sukadev Goswami was trying to tell Bhagavatam, Narada Muni didn't say, okay, cut this episode, edit this about me, don't tell about me. Narada didn't mind. Great souls don't mind, because though it is, we are all saying like, oh, Narada Muni did like this. Suppose Indra, he did that Govardhan Leela, he was offending the Lord. Brahma offended the Lord. Bhishma was on the negative side. So we might talk so many things, but the great souls don't mind, because they're doing it for the pleasure of the Lord. So there you ended yesterday. And from 21, we are seeing today. Okay. So Brahma's first project failed. Second project also kind of failed, right? Now he's creating more. What is he doing? He created 10 more sons. 10 sons. Okay. Who are they? Who wants to read? Radha?
Marichi, Ati, Anta, Kastya, Kumar, Kratu, Brighu, Vashishta, Laksha, and the 10th son Narada was thus born.
See, also 10 sons, and the last one was Narada. And Narada Muni was the one who did the proper devotional service. I'm not saying the others didn't do, but the highest was done by Narada. And Prabhupada writes in the purport that only the transcendental loving service can deliver to the real goal. And Sriman Narada Muni is highest among all the sons of Brahma. Why Narada Muni is very great, we will see in further, okay? Narada Muni, okay, so then Narada Muni was born. Then Vasishta was born from Brahma's breathing. And Daksha was born from Brahma's thumb. And Bhrigu was born from his touch. And Kratu from his hand. So they are all born. See, Narada is so in Prabhupada again writes purport. Narada means what? Nara means Supreme Lord. Da means one who can give, one who can deliver. So Narada Muni is those who can deliver the Supreme Lord to all the commodities. And Narada Muni did that, right? He delivered Supreme Lord to so many people. How many can you say examples? You can randomly say. Unmute yourself and say.
Prahlad.
Prahlad. Mm-hmm.
Dhruva.
Mm-hmm.
And there's lots of devotees. There's lots of devotees from Narada Muni because now I know Mrigari.
I was remembering Dina Krishna.
Valmiki Mahamuni.
Amma? Okay, Valmiki, Mrigari, Prahalad. You know what? Recently, 2 months before, I was in India and we went to this place called Ahobilam. I think I told you. So Ahobilam is the place where Hiranyakashipu had his palace, and that is the place where Narsinghadev had come. Actually, we took some videos because most of them will not be able to go there, and I kept it in YouTube. Maybe I will post the links in the YouTube, you all can see. So there is Prahalad school also there. Little difficult to walk, lot of stones, and we went to Prahalad school, and on the stone, you will not believe the stones were so smooth, like we were all kind of like very relaxing, very smooth, just like the stone. I cannot even tell, it's not rough, super smooth. And they used to that's like their slate, and they used to write on Prahalad school, like he used to write on the stone. So we'll still see the something written, but because we don't know that language, that Sanskrit and that language, so maybe we'll not be able to figure out, but there we can see definitely that something is written on all the rocks. It's a very huge area. Prahalad school, very beautiful. So somebody was saying Prahalad, right? See, Narada Muni, because of Narada Muni, the one who is born in such a demoniac family, he was able to take the names of the Lord. What a deliverer of Lord he is. It's not possible, right? If we try to tell that take Krishna is a supreme personality of Godhead, take it, how many of them will take? But if Narada Muni said, so many took, right? So that's how great he is. He can give only when he have it. We'll see more pastimes of Narada Muni. So what happened was, Prabhupada stressed on devotional service, right? So he said, like, Sriman Narada Muni was the one who did the highest devotional service, and he said that is the goal of the life also, right? So Narada Muni, I'll tell you, let me show the picture. So Narada Muni, as I was saying, he could do so many things to demons, kings, demigods. Actually, it is said that he was the first ever journalist. What will the journalist do? What will the journalist do? What is the job of a journalist?
Collect. They write their story.
They write news. Giridhar is saying that, right? So journalists, they collect the news and they write it, they showcase it to the world, right? Narada Muni is that kind of journalist that he would go to all the lokas and he would say, you know what, it's happening here like this, it's happening here like that, like, here and there. So he used to say like that. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Who's it? Ramachandra, you tell me 1-2 sentences about what you know about Narada Muni.
Narada Muni travels the whole world saying Narayana, Narayana.
Yeah, so how come Narada Muni travels? Because he was cursed by Daksha. Daksha had children and Narada Muni preached to them. So Daksha's intention of having the is they will have children and the generations keep increasing. But because Narada Muni preached, I think 1,000 sons, 10,000, I don't remember the exact number, but it is more than 100,000.
Next another
yeah, first 1,000 Narada Muni preached, and they went realizing that Supreme Personality of the Godhead. They said, we don't want grastashram, we don't want marriage. And again Daksha created 1,000 more sons, and again it happened the same. So Daksha cursed him, saying, you will not have a home. Every 3 days you will keep changing. But Narada Muni didn't feel bad. Narada Muni was okay for that curse. He said, okay, then I see I can go everywhere. So he took it positively. So Narada Muni had many incarnations. You know what? The first thing, Narada Muni came as Naradaya Gopi, and a very beautiful. If you go to Kusum,
Mataji, actually, why Narad Muni was okay with that is because Krishna gave him this boon. When he gave him his Veena, he also gave him this boon that you can travel anywhere without needing to like having a vehicle. You can just travel in the air, like just fly. But instead of like for flying, you put your hands like that and like stuff like that. But for you can just jump up and you can just fly on your legs.
Mataji, you're mute.
okay. So if we go to Kusum Sarovar, we will see one lotus in between. Let me show. Okay, maybe in the last I'll try to show. Okay. So in Kusum Sarovar, there's in between. See, if you see this song, what is that song? Tara Mache Hema Pita. What's that song? Ashtadhala. Vrindavana. So that they're saying, see, Tara Madhye Hema Pita. Madhye Hema Pita. In the middle of the Kusum Sarovar, what is there? There is this Hema Pita, this asan. So in that golden 1,000-petal lotus, in the center, Radha Krishna will be sitting. So what happened? Narada Muni, by his transcendental calculations, we'll cut the story short because we have a couple of them to see. Okay. So Narada Muni, he did some calculations, transcendental calculations, and he came to know that Radharani and Krishna are very soon going to appear. And when Krishna and Radharani are appearing, all the demigods, they all will be waiting to see. Because in spiritual world, Krishna is in that 16 years of age. He's never like that crawling baby, like that little baby. So they want to see. They all will come. So Narada Muni also will come. He will go to, first he will go to Raval, because that is Radharani's birthplace. And then he will knock the door of Radharani's parents, Vrishabhanu Maharaj, and he will ask, is there a newborn baby girl? And Vrishabhanu Maharaj will say no. Why? Because materially, to say Radharani is born as deaf and dumb. So he didn't want to say that. So he didn't say. But all, friends and family, the Vrajavasis, they were saying, oh, these are all great sages. Maybe if we say about our little girl, maybe they will do something. Why not you tell? Just tell about that girl. Then he will say, yeah, I have a baby girl, but she's, deaf and dumb. And then Narada Muni wants to see her. So when he goes to see, she will show her Kishori form, like that, those little girl, how you see little Krishna, those girls, so that form. And Narada Muni had a desire, he will ask, I want to see you with Ashtasakis. Then she will say, if you want to see me with Ashtasakis, go to Kusum Sarovar. And from Raval, he has to go to Kusum Sarovar, and Kusum Sarovar is in Govardhan Hill. So it will take quite a time, but he was so ecstatic and absorbed that it is said he just goes rolling and rolling and rolling, and in no time he reached Kusum Sarovar. And when he goes there were two gopis. One was Vrinda Gopi, Vrinda, and the second one was Madhavi Gopi. They both took Narada Muni to the southern corner of Kusum Sarovar. See, there's a big lotus in the center, and on the four corners, to the four sides, there are invisible bridges. We cannot see, but there's a bridge connecting to all the four corners. So they will take him to the southern corner and they will dip him in Kusum Sarovar. And he comes out as Naradiya Gopi. He comes like a gopi. Then what will they do? They will, to the bridge from the southern side, they will bring him to the center, and then they will give him services. In Vrindavana Ramyasthana, that song also, I'm forgetting the lyrics, but it's said like they keep talking. So nicely they'll be chit-chatting, and Narada Muni will do some nice service. And after his turn is done, then he will go back to the southern part. And again, Madhavi Gopi and Vrinda Gopi will dip him in the water, and he will come back as Narada Muni. And then Radharani will come, and Radharani will give him an instruction. What instruction? Narada Pancharatrika Vidhi. He writes like the deity worship, one book, right? So she will say him to write that book. And Narada Muni says, it will take a long time. How can I write? I have a curse that I can stay in one place only 3 days. Only for 3 days. What? So how is that possible? I cannot go. He will say like that. But Radharani will say one logic. Whatever curse you got, it is on the material platform, but not on my abode, not in the spiritual world. It doesn't apply. You can stay. So Narada Muni is happy. And today, if you go to Govardhan, just 1 kilometer from Kusum Sarovar, there is one kund called Narada Kund. And so he went to that place and he started writing what Radharani has instructed. So what great services, Narada Muni has done. And he came as Thakur in Chaitanya Charitamrita. How great personality was Srivas Thakur. His son died in the Srivas Angan. And what did he do? Who knows? Who wants to tell? Other than those who always talk, let's give chance to new people. Who wants to tell? Pranav?
Srivas Thakur, Mataji.
Mm-hmm.
Mataji, he appeared as Srivas Thakur.
Priyan, I said we'll give chance to somebody who doesn't get a chance at all. Okay, we'll see if there is anybody else who wants to talk. If not, we'll come back.
He was still doing Kirtan, Mataji.
Yes, Shiva Sangan.
Mataji, why were you saying Aunu? You would have...
Karthik, you want to say something about Shiva Thakur? I see you raise hand. No? It was before? Okay, Pranav is also maybe before. Okay, Shriyan, you can tell, but just we don't have time. Just in one line.
Mataji, I think Brahma is the one who appeared as Srivas Thakur. So I think it's Narad Muni who appeared as someone else. Like I don't know who, but
No, Narada Muni came as Srivas Thakur.
Mataji, I have to say something. No, Mataji, sorry.
Okay. Oh. Okay. So that is one thing. Okay. I was and got lost. Okay. And Narada Muni also came as, how many of you watched RG Media drama about Barsana? Me. Where Lala Ladli deities, very beautiful drama. Last time also I said about Avanti Brahman. Some of how many of you watched this drama? I'm going to share the link. You watch. Okay. Very beautiful drama. So in that you will see. Narada Muni again came as Narayana Bhatta Goswami. Okay. And what did the Goswamis do? They came and they found all the different places in, like, otherwise Vrindavan was lost, right? It's a big story. Again, we have to do parikrama. But Vrindavan was lost, and Goswamis went and found where Radha Kund is, where Kamyavan is, where Shyama Kund is, where they found where different places. They found all the Shat Goswami temples are there, all the deities. So Narayan Bhatta Goswami, after some time, Sanatan Goswami, they all were living in different places. So Narayan Bhatta Goswami was the one. He came to Unchgaon. Unchgaon is the place of Lalita Sakhi. Okay, Lalita Sakhi is born there. So he came there, and he was the one who found Barsana, Nandagaon, Kokilavan, Kamyavan, and actually Balaram and Revati. Balaram married Revati, right? Revati is the friend of Lalita Sakhi. So after the marriage, she actually came with, give me a minute. So Revati came to Unchgaon. So if you go to Unjgaon, you will see a temple of Balaram and Revati, a white color temple, just in a memory that they lived here for some time. So, and that deity also, who found was Narayan Bhatta Goswami only found that deity. And Lala Ladli, if you go to Barsana, there's Sriji Mandir, the main temple on Bhangad. This, if you see the drama, you will understand. Actually, Lala Ladli were the deities and they were lost. And they come in the dream of, Radharani comes in the dream of Narayana Bhatta Goswami and she will say, please help, please find me out, I am here. And then Narayana Bhatta Goswami go and find Lala Ladli deities. And then again, he gets a dream. He will get a dream saying that at Radha Kund, there is one brahmachari called Krishnadas Brahmachari. So after you excavate me, you go to him at Radha Kund, and when he goes, that was the time of resting. You know, pujaris get very less time to rest. So that Krishnadas Brahmachari took care of Madan Mohan deities at Radha Kund, and he was resting. And that, so the deities, the doors were closed. But as soon as Narayana Bhatta Goswami entered, the doors opened, and then he will go take the blessings of Krishnadas Brahmachari.
Mataji, is the drama named The Queens of Victory and Escape?
I think so. I should ask my kids the title. So then what did Narayan Bhatta Goswami do? He will take the suggestions, and then those deities are now in Sriji Mandir, Barsana. Okay, if you go, you go. I mean, next time go. And then the villagers were also saying it's very difficult for them to go to Triveni Ku. So what did he do? He was so, he's Narada Muni, right? So because of that request, he could bring Triveni Sangam, like in front of his eyes, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, they entered a well. And this Triveni Koop, whenever there is Kumbh Mela happening, will come even here to Unjgaon to take bath in the Triveni Koop. This is not my story. I heard it from very important sources, reliable source. They only shared who all do Vrindavan Parikrama. So they come here, and it is said that on one Somavati Amavasya or one Amavasya, the water flows out of this well, like overflowing. It happens like that. So that is Narayan Bhatta Goswami. So many pastimes are there, but just a few. What's the time? So that is the greatness of Narada Muni. Narada Muni, that's why, is one of the greatest devotee of the Lord. He came in every, most of the incarnations that Lord has come. He has wonderful pastimes, wonderful contributions. And yeah, so we can talk a lot, but I think we will stop about Narada Muni and then we will see. So Narada, amongst the 10 sons, Narada Muni was also there. And then now they're saying Pulatsya Muni was generated from the ears, Angira from the mouth, Atri from the eyes, Marichi from the mind, Pulaha from the navel, right? So many, and also there is Dharma and Adharma also came. Lust also manifested. Anger came in between the eyebrows. See? Anger came from the eyebrows. And sage Kardama, husband of Devahuti, was manifested from the shadow of Brahma. So they all manifested from either the body or mind of Brahma. So this is today from 21 to 27. Basically, these are the 10 sons who are created. And tomorrow you will see a wonderful pastime of Brahma again. Any questions, or you want to say something? Did you like Narada Muni's pastimes? And about Narayan Bhatta Goswami, you know what? There are various places where Krishna would dance with the gopis, right? They call as Rasa Thalis. So Narayana Bhatta Goswami found out so many those Rasa dance places. And it is said that when Narayana Bhatta Goswami was going, Radharani would herself come, and with a stick, she would draw a circle. And wherever she's drawing circle, that means that is the place where that's the place Rasasthali. So Radharani herself, she came and she showed to Narayan Bhatta Goswami, who is Narada Muni, none other than Narada Muni. That shows how great devotee he is. And out of the 10 sons, he's given the highest priority because of his devotional service. So if it is happening to him, it can happen to us also, right? We can also be the chosen. We can also be the chosen one if we also do devotional service properly. Yes or no? How many of us love chanting, eating only prasadam?
Me.
Krishna is saying me.
I don't like eating only prasadam, but yeah, I do like eating food and
You do like eating offered food?
for junk food and like that. I mean, I like to eat prasadam, but that doesn't mean I don't like to eat junk food. I like to eat junk food so much. Sometimes I eat. This time I'm
Oh.
not. This
Oh, I said I'll show you. I should have taken the pictures. Is Preethi Vilasini Mataji?
Mataji, where's the Prahlad? Mataji said that.
What happened, Mataji?
You're gonna.
Nothing happened, Mataji.
Mataji, so this morning my mom put me almost nothing for lunch. Just put me a bread and a banana.
Priyan, I didn't understand what you.
Hare
Oh.
Krishna. Can everyone hear me?
Preethi Vilasini Mataji.
Padma Sakhi Mataji.
I said I'll show the kids two things. When
Oh,
you're
sure.
no. You please start. Meanwhile, I will search and then I will when you're ending, I'll show them.
Okay. I'll make it really quick today because these guys have seen milk products enough. So we'll quickly go to salty foods and then we'll finish vegetables today. Okay. Padma Sakhi Mataji, I will finish fast so that you can take over right after that. Okay. What is this?
Jalebi.
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 Okay, what is jalebi in Sanskrit?
Sugar.
Sugar. Sugar. You're just reading from the slide, aren't you? But you should read correctly. What is it written? Huh?
Sankar.
Nadika Pupam.
Sankara.
Yeah, pupa means cakes, right? Remember, we saw this. Pupaha means cakes. So Nadika Pupa means, you remember this? Vada is called as Masha Pupam. Mash means dal. Urad dal is called mash. So Masha Pupa means vadas. Guda Pupa means anything made with jaggery and fried rice flour.
I learned something the other day. Pizza, haha, means pizza.
Yeah, pizza, aha means pizza. Dosa, aha means dosa. Yeah.
And chocolate, aha means chocolate.
Chocolate, aha.
And the cake is pupam.
I know. Cake, any cakes made with flour, that is rice flour or maida or wheat flour, it's called as pupaha. Apupaha means something flat, like flat pancakes or dosa. All of this is apupaha. Masha pupam with mash. Mash is urad dal. Remember, what do we call kidney beans as in Hindi? What is kidney beans in Hindi?
Rajma.
Rajma. Actually, it is Rajmash because it is the king of all masha. Masha means dals. Okay.
In Hindi, kidney beans is actually called rajma.
Rajma, yes. Rajma is coming from Rajmash. Okay, it's called Rajma. So masha means basically dal, especially urad dal is generally called as mash. So masha pupam means urad dal vada. Okay, so that is masha pupam. Guda pupam is anything with. What did we see? This what is this? What is this on the left?
Chakli.
Chakli comes from the word shashkuli, we get chakli. Okay, so dirgha shashkuli means long chakli. Okay, dirgha shashkuli is chakuli. Yeah,
It means long. Mataji, could you go to the other slide, the one behind this?
Dirgha shashkuli.
We call chekodi.
Chakodi, yeah. What is this? Your favorite, right? Jalebi. Nadika Pupam. Pupa again is cake. Fried cake is pupa. So Nadika. Nadika means again, it's like swirling, it's like round and round. So that is Nadika. So that which goes in rounds. So that is Nadika Pupam. So when Radharani, list of foods that Radharani makes for Krishna, there is Nadika Pupam. There's jalebi. Okay. So we were just looking up the different items she makes for the spiritual world. She makes Nadika Pupam in the spiritual world. Okay. She makes Panakam. Panakam, you all know, right? We discussed this earlier.
It's Lord Balaram's favorite drink.
Yes, it's Lord
Panakam.
Lord Narsingadev's favorite drink as well. Lord
Actually, yeah, Narsimha.
Mataji, I, me, you. Tum, aap.
Sharkara is sugar. So all these sweets are made with Sharkara, which is sugar. Remember,
Wait, Mataji, that means Shiva likes sugar because Shankara.
Penika, it's called. Penika means basically it's made with flour again. It's fried and it's in layers coated with sugar. So it has different names in different parts of the world. Like it's called chiroti in some places, peni in some places. Penika is a very popular sweet. Again, this is made by Srimati Radharani in the spiritual world. So all of these sweets that you're seeing made by Srimati Radharani in the spiritual world. Okay. Rotika, you all know. Roti puri, everybody knows. Huh? Just put card Sanskrit. Rotika, purika.
Mataji, Rotika and Purika.
Puri. Okay. Mishti. Mishti means what? Sweet, right? Like, mishti. So Mishta Anna is sweet rice. Remember?
Mataji, my mom makes bhakta every day.
Bhakta, yeah, you eat a bhakta every day, don't you? Oh my God! Another name for rice is bhakta, cooked rice.
So Mataji, all the devotees of
So Mataji, we're all ice. We're made of ice.
Rice, Kanna, not ice, rice.
Wait, so bhakta means rice. So why am I rice?
you are cooked rice.
Temple of cooked rice.
I swear, yeah. Shikarini. This is another item that is made in the spiritual world. Shikarini is basically something like Shrikand. Shrikand is a derivative of Shikarini, okay, from Sanskrit.
Ice cream.
It's not ice cream, it's like froyo, frozen yogurt. How many of you like frozen? I like frozen yogurt. Yeah. It's frozen yogurt.
Can I say something?
Yes,
Frozen yogurt is basically ice cream. No confusion.
Yeah, made out of yogurt.
Yes,
Go ahead.
You would say in Sanskrit that I'm eating.
Did you write in your diary book?
Bhakta, like
What the teacher asked?
And I mean, you're meaning that you're saying that I am eating cooked rice, but then someone who knows some Sanskrit understands that understands the part that you are eating something, and then he hears bhakta, then he'll be like, oh my God, he's eating a devotee.
I know he's a cannibal, so he's eating a devotee. Yes.
Mataji, whoever eats bhakta is the highest. The highest quality of worseness.
I know, he's so fortunate to be eating.
Worseness.
Yeah. So here you see laddus. Yeah, there are so many kinds of laddus. Krishna likes motichur laddu.
Mataji, my favorite laddu is motichur laddu or bundi laddu?
Mine is bundi laddu. Yeah.
I like motichur laddu.
But I think the Damodar kids did some orange laddu or strawberry laddu.
I really like the
Coconut rose laddu, yeah.
Mataji, I like the Tirupati laddu.
Yeah, even I like Tirupati laddu. That is best.
Mataji, the other day our neighbor came by and gave us 2 Tirupati laddus.
Even my favorite is Tirupati laddu.
Mataji,
I like all laddus.
to our house. You can have one.
Okay, I'll come to your house, buddy.
Mataji, say something.
August 17th.
We train his devotees because when he eats rice, cooked rice, it's eating. He's eating bhakta, so which means he's eating his own devotees. He's betraying them.
Yeah, there's a poetry like that, right? Haripashad Prabhu wrote a poetry with that. Okay, tambulam. You all know tambula? When someone comes to your house, you give them tambula.
Betel leaves.
Yeah, betel leaves and nuts too. Yeah, that's called as tambula.
Ma'am.
Betel leaves, yeah.
Not there's even a pastime with Jagannath for the betel leaves. Betel nut leaf.
Yeah, Jagannath, yeah. Balavinda was telling something. Sorry, I missed what she said. Did she say?
Mataji, for some reason, we shouldn't consume betel nut. Why?
Like, because it's addictive, you know, anything that's addictive, it's better to avoid. So that's the policy, right?
So like alcohol, Mataji, or drugs?
It's not really alcohol, but it gets you hooked onto that, you know. It's like it becomes a habit, and then it's kind of addictive.
Wait,
Yeah.
so Mataji, kids are not allowed to have betel nut?
Yeah, kids are not allowed to have beetroot.
Oh, because in India they give.
You're asking sensitive questions. Ask your mother and eat what you want. Okay, who's that? Baluranda, tell me.
I was saying that before my school on August 17th, I went to Niagara Falls, Vrindavan, Ojasvi's house, and I went to Tirupati.
Yo, you went to Tirupati also. You ate Tirupati laddu?
Yeah, Mataji, that Tirupati, Pittsburgh, Mataji, US Tirupati.
Yeah. Okay. What is Lavanam? Lavanam is salt, right? What is Lavanyam? What is Lavanya? Anyone the name Lavanya on the call? Huh?
Beautiful.
Correct, beautiful. But you should take it according to context. If I say the food is Lavanya, it means the food is salty. If I say the girl is Lavanya, the girl is beautiful. Okay? So you'll have to take it according to context.
Mataji, if you call food lavanya, it means the food is so designed so good that it looks beautiful enough to not eat it.
Yeah. So Lavana, remember Lavanasura? He was one of the Asuras, right? Lavanasura. Shatrugna, I think, killed Lavanasura. Yeah.
He was from Ramayan, but there are even signs of him in Krishnayan.
Yes. So he was a salty demon. Okay. Lavana. Lavana means, and this is a Bhagavad Gita verse. So you want to repeat after me? Let's do the Bhagavad Gita verse. How are we on the time? 5 minutes, I'll give Padma Sakhi. Quick. Katval amla lavana tushna.
Katva
amla lavana tushna. Tikshna ruksha vidahina.
Tikshna ruksha vidhanina.
Ahara rajasayasyeshta.
Ahara rajasayasteya.
Dukka shokamaya prada.
Dukka shokamaya prada.
So Devi, can you read the translation?
Foods that are too bitter, too sour, salty, hot, pungent, dry, and burning are dear to those in mood of passion.
Very good. Say amla means sour. Okay, so have you eaten amalaki? Amlaki, gooseberries. They're very sour, you know. It's a citrus fruit. It's sour.
Could I say something?
Auntie, by hot, do they mean spicy?
No, because hold on, where is hot? Sorry.
Could I say something?
Yes, buddy, tell me.
Atis asuna.
Ushna. Ushna means heat. Meaning hot, like very, very hot. You know, sometimes you like to drink something very hot, like extremely hot, like take it from the fire and drink it. That is ushna.
But so Mataji, spicy food is okay?
No, Karna. Spicy food is also not good. Very salty, spicy. Where are the sour, salty, burning? Yeah. So spicy food is not good at all.
No, I mean it doesn't say it in the verse. That's why.
Ati ushna, very hot, pungent, dry, bitter, burning. Yeah.
Oh, burning, they mean spicy. Okay.
Yeah, spicy. Yeah.
Mataji? So I wanted to say that since Maricha, the demon is made out of black pepper, and
Ravana. Yeah, we should make them fight, huh? The salty guy and the peppery guy will make them fight one day.
see, also
But so Mataji, Ravana means salt.
No, Ravana doesn't. Lavanasura. There was a
Oh.
Lavanasura. Yeah. Ravana means, hey, who knows the meaning of Ravana?
Ravana means someone.
Mataji, Ravana means a big evil demon who kidnapped Sita.
Okay, but what is the meaning?
No, Mataji, Ravana means some psycho who thought he could kill Rama.
I know, seriously, right? Yeah, who else? What's the meaning of Ravana?
No, Mataji. It means that
One who makes one cry, Mataji.
Correct. Very good. Who said that?
One who makes you cry.
Yeah, very good. Was that Prana?
Yes, Mataji.
Very good, Prana. One who makes everyone cry is Ruda, right? It's the root word, Ravana. Ravana begins with the root word of making everyone cry, Ruda. So Ravana, he makes everybody cry. So his name is one who makes.
Wait, so whoever's name starts with an R makes everybody cry?
No, because the root word starts with Rud, Rava. So that's why his name is Rava. Not that anyone who has, for example, Raghava is Lord Ramachandra's name, or Rama is Ramachandra's name. So there's the root. Okay, vegetables.
Okay, quick. Because Mataji, for a minute, I thought my dad was evil.
No. Okay, now vegetables. Okay, we are going to only see the traditional Indian vegetables that were used in ancient India. Okay, we are talking about more than 100 years ago, because Sanskrit, had only these old vegetables. So one of the old vegetables is vrintakam, that is eggplant. So all of you know eggplant, right? What do you call eggplant in your language? What is it in Telugu?
Vankaya, Mataji, my name is
Vankaya, vrintaka.
Mataji, Onkaya. Mataji, in Telugu, it's Onkaya.
Yeah.
Mataji, for me, eggplant is not good for me. That's my definition.
Yeah.
I think Mataji got disconnected.
All the vegetables, my definition is not good for me.
I like vegetables, but not brinjal.
No, I like all vegetables except asparagus and what's that other thing? Bitter gourd.
Oh, I forgot about those stuff. I don't like bitter gourd or snake gourd or any bitter stuff. Besides, maybe if it's
no, snake gourd's okay. What's wrong with snake gourd?
It's bitter.
No, it is not bitter. It is not bitter. Snake gourd is very yummy. It's my favorite.
Bitter gourd is bitter.
Yeah, only bitter gourd is bitter.
Funny.
Oh, I thought it was snake gourd too. Never mind.
Yes, Mataji, we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. Only during an interesting point it goes away. Okay. The next one is Kushmanda. Kushmanda means pumpkin, winter melon. Okay. So there was no yellow pumpkin in India. Yellow pumpkin is actually from the West. Okay. The thing that you use in, what's that festival you guys do? The scary one. What's the festival?
Halloween.
Halloween, yeah. The Halloween festival, you do the yellow pumpkin, right? That is a Western vegetable. But Kushmanda is the white one. It's called as winter melon. Your mother might be, probably making sense.
Even Halloween winter.
Winter melon. Or, you've seen the, what else vegetables? Like some squash. Basically, a white colored squash is called as Kushmandaka.
Winter melon. Mataji, we have a winter melon growing.
So Kumbhalakai is basically derived from Kushmanda. Okay, same. It is actually Kushmandaka. Okay, patola. You all know patol, right? The pointed gourd. Have you seen this in the Indian store? No. Hey,
I think it is a zucchini.
It's not really zucchini, but
is it type of squash?
Maharashtrian North Indian cooking they use this.
Is it type of squash?
It's a type of squash. It's similar to ivy gourd. It's a
I
type
never saw it.
You see, you'll find it in the Indian store. Next time when your mom goes shopping. Maybe. But are you guys writing it? Patola. Patola. Okay. Patol.
How could this be Dondakai?
It's bigger than Dondakai.
Dondakai is small.
Yeah, small. This is in a bigger size, Dondakai. Okay.
No, Suraj, it's Dondakai.
Dondakai. Oh, nice. Interesting. Nice to know that. Okay. The other one is Suran. Suran is actually a yam, the elephant leg yam. So this is very popular in India. In US, it's you get frozen mostly.
You can't say Suran. You have to say Surana, because if you say Suran, we're gonna get confused with Suraj.
Okay, we'll nickname Suraj as Suran.
Mataji, these are actually coconut jack-o'-lanterns because inside they're really yellow, but outside they look like coconuts.
I know.
How helpful.
Okay. So any leafy vegetable is called as patra shaka. Patra means leaf, right? Patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam. Bhagavad Gita. Do you remember? Patra leaf, right? So is leaf. Shaka is vegetable. Okay, so patra shaka means any green leafy vegetable is called as patra shaka. Okay, so like spinach or kale or methi, whatever, all the leafy vegetables, your lettuce, everything is called as patra shaka. Pushpa shaka, what is pushpa shaka? If patra shaka is leaf vegetable, what is pushpa shaka?
Flower vegetable.
Give me an example of flower vegetable.
Broccoli.
Cauliflower. Yes, our favorite, broccoli.
Broccoli.
I know kids love broccoli. Okay.
Broccoli is completely green tree. It's a string size of a tree, but it's completely.
And broccolis look like mountains.
I know. Okay. The next one is shigru. Shigru is moringa. Moringa or drumstick. It's again an Indian vegetable. You don't see it here in this country. But I'm sure
I don't like
sambar out of it. Shigru. Okay. So what is drumstick? It's shigru.
I like drumsticks, but what's this? I don't like the bitter gourd.
I know bitter gourd. Karebalam. So what is bitter gourd in your language? Karbelam.
Kakarkaya.
What's it in Hindi?
Karela.
Mataji, how come people from India call drumsticks the mulakadu, and then people from the US call drumsticks the chicken legs?
Illakanna. So chicken legs, that's a good question. I like your question. But I don't have an answer, unfortunately. I don't know why they named it drumstick, okay? They shouldn't have named it, but they named it. So maybe it looks like the sticks that they used to be drums, maybe. I don't know. But
It's really bad because when we eat drumsticks, it's a waste of money for people who bought them. They bought the drumsticks so they could play on drums and have a lot of money. But since we're eating them, it's just a waste of money.
No, it's not. It's helpful to the environment and you.
Yeah, if you use the drumsticks as actual drumsticks, if you use like the drumsticks to you
then
eat,
they'll break in 2 seconds.
Then the drumsticks that you eat are gonna break.
okay. Listen, children, now, Padma Sakhi, do you want to address them like for a minute or two before the Matra kids come? Padma Sakhi Mataji? I think she left, right? Oh, she's there, but she's not unmuting. Jagannath?
I know how to do it.
Class.
Okay. So then we'll stop here because
When is the next cooking class?
she's doing a cooking class?
No, when is the next time we're going to do a cooking class?
Oh, next week. Padma Sakhi is here. Next week we'll do cooking.
Mataji, it's already time. Next class, Sukasagari Mataji will start.
She already came, Sukasagari?
She will, it's 8:16. It will take time. I will show them next week.
You have 5 minutes, you talk. No problem.
Okay, get that. No, I said I will show them. I wanted to show them Ahobilam Prahalad school.
Sure.
Can we stop the live?
Yeah, we can. Why not? Yeah, she stopped.